Doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support. Y'all have been on it by sending me these beautiful vibrations that is truly appreciated on so many different levels. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when your girl's about to upload the next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos are very uplifting to you, informative, or just gives you good vibes or inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath or going through trying times at the moment, and needs spiritual guidance or just needs confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is so beautiful. It's called Destroy Hidden Negativity, Wipe Out Subconscious Negativity, Boost Positive Energy, which I definitely need right now. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyoka's um Twin Flame 101. Heyoka's not realizing your tragedy has a domino effect to healing others. And that is so true. It was just like yesterday, I was like really, trying to stay at a positive, frequency or whatever. It was like my mom's anniversary of her passing. She's been gone for almost 14 years now. Well, 14 years yesterday. And it's just like going through everything I'm going through, I'm still healing on different aspects of my life and coming to terms with it, just trying to stay above water, going through these crazy transitions as an heightening of my gifts that I carry. It is becoming really like crazy. It's just like I'm feeling everything. I'm getting different foresight on different things that, people I'm strongly connected to by essence or soul connected, just start dropping off like little knowledge things that they had to know. But just like really, I was just going through a lot the last couple of days, and it was just like yesterday, I really wanted to make some videos. I really did. But like I was talking to my soul sister yesterday, I said I really want to do videos, but I'm just like not feeling it today. I don't want to fake the funk like I'm fine when I'm really, just going through the motions. I wasn't, really, really sad, but I wasn't happy happy, about anything. And I just didn't want to share that type of energy with anybody. I told y'all that if I feel some kind of way, or if, I'm off, or I'm going through a deep shift, it is kind of hard for me to do that, because I noticed, like, when I was doing my last videos and I was talking about different situations that, I was going through, I noticed a lot of times it would like I knew my family was here, and I started noticing like my frequency and stuff, or the signal just start freezing up a little bit. And I was like, damn, okay. So that was confirmation that they were here. So, just not realizing, everything that I talk about, things that the universe wants me to shed light on. Y'all really showed me so much love yesterday. And it was just like I was just crying to my sister. It's just like, all I did is speak my truth. I'm just going by what universe wants me to speak on, vocalizing the things that I go through in different days, the visions that I get, that I see for so many people that are, in my life, is and the ones that are yet to come. And it is just like y'all had me, oh God, I was just so emotional yesterday, because I know it felt like my heart is tired, my spirit is tired, even though I'm just trying to get that energy and that motivation to keep pushing on. you know um depression can do that to people, where you don't want to do anything. You don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to eat. You don't want to take a shower. You don't want to you just want to be alone in your comfy little bed, or wherever you decide to be at. And it was like, the universe had, like, a lot of people, like domino effect. If y'all are not leaving me the comments, and here on the channel, y'all been, the people that I'm, connected with on Facebook Messenger, it is like they keep on telling me how, my videos has really helped them make sense of the life of chaos that, we deal with on a daily basis. The things that we go through, the videos really make sense to you on the things that you go through, knowing you're not alone. And I mean, y'all just, it was like I was hearing my, like my loved ones that passed and said, you're really doing a good job. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Okay. I appreciate it. I'm not doing this to, get attention or anything. I just know how it feels to be in pain, and not understanding, is there any other people out there that's feeling the same way I do? And then being able to connect with y'all on that level is very beautiful to me. And I want to change that for the world. And it's just like, I mean, y'all had me like, really stuck in confusion yesterday. And it's just like my sister was telling me, she's like, Roslynn, you do a good job. It's like you were helping so many people. And it's like, I didn't do anything. All I was is just, speaking my truth and just saying the things that, I was seeing. And I didn't realize it had that type of effect on anybody. Like I said before, I know what it felt like going through these spiritual awakenings that occurred in my life, dealing with the dark night of the soul, and ascension and kundalini and all these different things, going through transition with the twin flame connection, uh you know having these powers to where, if you're a pagan or, a witch or anything, the things start to increase where you're, everything's starting to change off. If you've been with me for a while, there's times where, um I could be talking, and next, my hand will go right in front of my face, and you'll see like lights coming from my hands. Or I can turn a different way, and then next, you see lights going across my face, and it's like, I didn't realize I was able to do stuff like that. But it just seems like the more I connect with people, and the more situations that, that occurs in my life, that can be very beautiful, but yet very devastating. Universe wanted me to be open like that, be vulnerable. There's so many of us that cry behind closed doors. We lay in our bed, and we stuff our face with our pillow while you're just like letting it out, screaming, trying to understand, why does my life has to be so, intense like this? Why do I gotta go through these crazy changes? And it's just like knowing, my purpose. It was supposed to connect with people like that I haven't came in contact with, really, that y'all are really giving me that confirmation that the videos I do are very, helpful. It can allow people to really understand yourself as that spiritual transition everybody's going through, that you're not alone. You're not crazy. We're a little bit off. Shoot, if you went through what you went through and you're sane, and you're a good one, you're a good one. you know um like I told you, there's days that, I have my sad moments, and I have my happy moments. I try to be, silly a little bit. You don't always got to be, serious about everything. I mean, when it comes time to be serious, be serious. But when it comes time to just let loose, that's why I said, on my community page, I try to put something positive out, because I know all of us go through things. But as the Heyoka side of us, we had to do jokes, because there's a lot of y'all, that I'll be throwing something out there, and the comments y'all leave me, I'll be in tears. Like, there's some of y'all, I can sit up here and be drinking some water or something, and I read it and I start choking, spit water all over the place. Like, oh my God, but it's funny that we can all be connected like that, and be like a ball of laughs and a ball of comfort, and just a ball of beauty all wrapped into one. And, and I'm really grateful for those things. But, not knowing the situations I've been placed in, the situations I've experienced, I didn't know it was going to be a domino effect of being able to impact y'all's lives like that. I'm truly humble and grateful I was able to do that. And I'm really, I appreciate y'all being, in my circle like that. It's a good thing. And that lets you know that you're growing, because it's like I have more positive experiences with y'all than I have negative ones. If I get it every once in a while, and I said it would be pretty, I'll be thinking something about to happen if I didn't get any, negative impacts in my life, but that's just letting me know I'm doing something. When somebody goes out their way to say something petty, thinking that's gonna, you know, jerk, pull you out of your element, that lets you know you're doing things. And I appreciate them as well. You do stuff like that, but it's just like, yesterday gave me that time. I'm just going through everything. Um, just, experiencing so many different things, but also blessed to be going through them. Knowing it could have been way worse. I could have took the wrong route, but I'm blessed I didn't. Everything goes on for a reason, and you're only as strong as you allow yourself to be. you know um Nothing, we go through so many things, and there's nothing that, you know just to say, okay, that shouldn't bother you. Everybody goes through their times of, things that really, they can really get triggered off of. And I get that. You're in a human experience, so you're supposed to have that with emotions that go along with it. But you have to allow yourself to be strong when you need to be. This if this has not tested my strength and my faith within myself and the universe, I don't know what has. Being able to do this, I didn't think I had the power to be doing these things the way, how my life tend to be, when I was able to shed that light on what truly transpired in my life. And that I have to sit here like, did this really happen? Are you really going through this? Yeah. And I mean, it's just like, out of all this doesn't seem like a job to me. This is like a lifestyle to me. And I love that lifestyle. Doesn't feel like a career, doesn't feel like a job, because there's a lot of times I get mad, I beat myself up, not literally beat myself up, but when I take off, I'm like, ugh, I could have been saying something, I could have been doing this, and I could have been doing that. And it's like, and then it's just, universe usually has to tell me to take a break, or I start getting signs back to back to back. I've been getting so many different downloads lately. On top of that, going through what I was going through, I mean, headaches. I felt like I was still going through these body aches, like I've been like in a fight, or I've been training, for a US, what is it, UFC fights or whatever, or I've been swimming. Anything that took strenuous exercise, it feels like my body has been going through it. And I know it's like things are changing for the good, and I'm very blessed. Even when I don't see what's coming, I got to trust the process, which I truly do. It's hard to do it at times, especially when you're ready for certain situations to end. But, everything happens for a reason. Being able to, even though when I'm not where I want to be, I can understand why I'm not there yet. I'm still healing, and I'm still helping others, to find their way here. Being able to know that you have so many people you can connect with, so many things you have in common. A lot of times people are triggered or threatened by the energy we carry. We tend to bring out the insecurities out, and people rub them the wrong way, and it's fine, But we're just mirroring off what you need to heal on. Um, and it's just, it's just being able to see how my life has transpired in such a big way. I've did a total 360. Anybody who's known me for years and years at a time, they're like, girl, what happened to you? Life. Life is what happened to me. Life is too short to always want to think the worst of everything that goes on in your life. At times it's kind of hard not to, especially if you're trying to understand why this had to happen to me, or why, when I'm trying to heal and I'm trying to be positive, there's so much negative that's coming towards me. Like I told y'all the other day, usually when you try, I even though when I know the effect is about to happen on me, I always ask God and universe, um to give me the strength to keep dealing with the things that I'm trying to deal with. Give me that energy and that motivation to be able to keep going when I don't want to. There's a lot of times where I just want to lay in my bed and just cry and just go to sleep. I mean, I had to push myself to do it today, because it's like I'm still tired. I'm going through so many different changes in my life right now, and it's like wearing me the hell out. It's like spiritually and emotionally draining me, but I have to keep pushing. I can't. I'll rest when when I have nothing else to do. I got too many things to do. I just ask God to give me that motivation to keep going. They know that I'm tired of everything. And I know, even though I could be having 13 hours of sleep and get up and I still feel like I didn't get enough sleep because I'm dealing with so much at one time, and just still trying to keep pushing. And that's where your strength comes in. When you can sit up here and cry and try to understand why life has to be the way it is. And then you still, the next day, it's like, okay, I'm not going to, not avoiding it, but just, being able to tell, life is life. It's going to keep going on. If you have the power to try to change how you view life, how you focus on life, how you, respond to life, when you allow yourself to, just not fall into that negative box, not be there, and it's kind of hard not to be when there's so many things that's coming at you at one time. It's hard to do that, but that's where your strength comes in at. And knowing all the things that I've been vulnerable with y'all about, been very open. There's some things, like I told y'all before, I don't talk about, either because I came to terms with it, or it's just like if I need to use it at that time to help somebody understand, these things are there to be a tool for you to be able to understand the power that you carry, the magic that is steady growing inside of you on the daily. It's stronger than it was 5 minutes ago. There's a lot of us that can sit up here and open our mouths and say the things that we're going through, but when you allow yourself to be able to be able to use your experience and the things that you have been through. And a lot of people, when they know what I've been through, and it's just like, you don't even act like that person that went through these things. I said, why would I want to be that? And while I ain't going to even lie, I was sitting up there like a loony patient, I promise you, and not trying to talk about anybody with mental illnesses because that's not funny. But, shaking back and forth and just staring into space, like, did this really happen to me? I was like that, for the first month when I went through all those things. And then when I had to finally get my shit together, I'm just like, this is not going to be your life. You have this happen, but this is not, no, this is not it. This is not, there's something you supposed to be doing with this. And then being able to use what I've went through, use what I allow myself to not, I've used to always put my happiness aside to, to appease somebody else when they weren't willing to do that same for me. And I appreciate that. When people, I allow people to walk over me because I just desperately wanted friends. I don't allow myself to do that. When I can see the goodness in me, when somebody can't see it within me or even within themselves, all these things taught me something, not to look for, like I said, not to look for a pity party, but these are the things that I went through, and these are the things that is going to motivate me to do a lot better in my life. Even those things has transpired, and I don't have the answer or the closures that I got. This is the thing that is going to uplift me. These are the things that are going to strengthen me. Because I never want anybody to know what that feels like. I never want somebody to do that if I have any control of that, because I'm not trying to have myself to keep on soaking in sadness, soaking in depression. I have to keep pushing. There's a reason for everything happening the way it is. They don't want you to give up on your life. They don't want you to give up on life itself. There's so many people that go through a lot of overbearing pain, and they're just, I've had people come up and tell me, Roslynn, I don't want to live anymore. I said, if you are willing to wake up the next day, life is not finished with you yet. Yes, it's hard right now to live in it, but at least you're living in it. There's people that would trade places with you in a heartbeat because they're about to, their life is ending, you know, and they would be, wanted to say, going to be the last moments of always dreading just taking another breath when some people are, are struggling to take a breath. So I'm very grateful for all those things. If I got to do a kumbaya and cry and do that, I'm going to do that. And then I'm just like, okay, what's going on next? What I got to do now? And I appreciate that. It's just like I said before, if I'm in a funky mood or I'm going through that mood change, but going through somewhat of a depression, going through transition, because like I said, a lot of our past lives are emerging and then they're being put on us, put back into us, to help us be able to do whatever we need to do with whatever's coming. So, a lot of that is really draining. You've been getting a lot of transition, not a transition, but a lot of downloads and upgrades at one time, especially going through the third eye. I've been getting so much pressure behind it, but then I end up being a chatty batty by people. They be like, "Hey, I need you to tell them this," or "Hey, I need to tell They want me to be able to give those people confirmations on things that are coming towards their life, and I feel blessed to be able to do that. You know, um, and going through these situations, I never want people to feel like they're overbearing me with the things that they're telling me about. If there were, trust me, I'll tell you, hey, I can't deal with all this. I'll tell you straight up, and I mean, it'll kill me to say it, but there's a lot of times you have to be able to give somebody that information, and it's like planting that seed for you, and you have to be able to maintain and make it grow. I did my part. You know what I'm saying? So, but I love to be able, like I tell y'all all the time, if you don't feel comfortable with voicing the things that you're going through here, you can always, find me up under my name on Facebook Messenger. I said not the page, but Messenger. And just tell me what's going on with you. I've helped so many people over there on that different social media platform. And it's just, hearing all the progression that people are making. They tell me, they share different things to me about, the hobbies they're doing, or, what their creativity has got them focused on. Because all of us, well, not a lot, but all of us are going through these transitions where it's your creativity is like almost to the max right now. Whatever your passion is about to exceed more than what you were yesterday or last week. Or, you're going through all these different situations where some more gifts are about to be switched on to emerge with the powers that you're carrying right now. So a lot of us are going through these body aches and pains, and that's what it is when you're going through all these major transformations. And it will drain the hell out of you. You will get a lot of visions, and then you'll be like, da 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 da. Why is this? Why is that? Why is this? Oh, this happened. That happened. You're going to go through that. I'm like, God, dog. Just just be quiet for a minute. And it's making you do that. But being able to know that I was really able to do an impact with having an impact on somebody's life, it's truly been a blessing to me. Just try to get better at what I do. I've been doing this almost close to, um, I can't believe it's almost like 3 years, 3.5, almost going on 4 years now. It don't feel like that. I think it's either 3 years or 4 years. I don't know. But going through all these different things, I'm truly blessed. Meeting people all over the world, knowing, I consider everybody my brother and my sister. No matter what nationality you are, what religion you believe in, or whatever. I got friends in Lebanon. I got friends that are Jordanian, Egyptian, Siberian, Liberian, whatever. Netherlands, Poland, Japan, all these people I'm helping all over the world is truly a blessing, you know. And just being able to know our tribe is just growing every day is truly a blessing to me. So I'm glad I can be a part of your journey as you are a part of mine. And I hope you are able to resonate with the content of that video, y'all. Um, I said I'm probably just gonna do 2 or 3 videos today because it's like I keep on getting all these like major downloads, and it's like I got so much pressure behind my eyes, but I'm just trying to work with it, okay? So I would love to give a post notification shout out to Tanja Schultz. Much love to you, sis. Barbara Z. I can't pronounce your last name, but you know who I'm talking about because I know you've been hitting me up as well. Sun Rock, you too. Welcome. Well, I ain't gotta say welcome, but you already with the family. But I appreciate y'all. You keeping me posted on the things that y'all are going through and the things that are happening. Things are only going to get better. Just allow yourself to keep that vibration, even if you might not see it. You have to be able to allow yourself to feel it. When you can, raise your frequency up. And I know it's hard to do that when you're going through all these different changes, or you're still, allowing yourself to go through the healing process of the trauma that has happened in your life. Better days are coming for you. And it will. I'm going through my stuff too, and I have to keep telling myself things are getting better. I get confirmations all the time from the messages y'all leave me, to the text messages I get as well. I mean, like I said, y'all had me crying yesterday. It was just like I felt sad, and just going through my grief. Um, and it's just going through all this. When I step back, that represents a lot of strength, when you can still keep pushing, no matter how much sadness I have. When y'all hit me up, I try my best to put that aside, and go through that, because that's how I end up feeling better, or getting the answers I need to get through the situation I'm going through. So much love to y'all. I hope you have a blessed, prosperous week, and know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything that you're working hard to bring into fusion, reality, whatever you're trying to do, I hope it comes 10,000 fold, and it comes closer than you realize. It happens closer than you realize it will. And make sure you give out prosperity vibes, as well as loving and positive vibes towards people. You never know, your words, frequency, and vibrations can really carry somebody a long way. And I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I'm gonna go ahead and do, like, at least about 1 or 2 videos. I'm gonna fill that out and see if I can probably do more. But if not, that's gonna be it for me. Because I really, when I start getting these intense vibrations, I'm trying my hardest to block that from y'all feeling that. So much love to you, and I will see you on my next video. Peace. Be well.